Hello friends. Welcome to quick revision. How are you doing? Hope your preparations are going well. We are seeing the current affairs of 2018. In the previous video, we have seen October 2018 current affairs. And as I have told you in the earlier video, we will be seeing the current affairs in the reverse direction. That is October, September, August, July, like that, for the upcoming examinations in December. So that will be helpful for you. So if you have not seen my previous video on October current affairs, please see that also. And in my current affairs, mostly we will be dealing with the probable questions that will be appearing in the examinations. So the videos will be very crisp and it will be easier for you to revise. We will quickly revise as the name of the channel suggests. So let's see the September 2018 current affairs. So there are different sections that I have made here, like polity, economy, environment, and other areas. So the Supreme Court had given recently in September 2018 certain decisions, important decisions. In the examination, they may be asking the name of the case and with what it is dealt with. So the first case is Navtej Singh Johar versus Union of India. It struck down the section 377 of the IPC on unnatural offences. It was a very famous case. Everyone will be aware of that. Then second is Justice K.S. Puttaswamy retired versus Union of India. It dealt with upholding of constitutional validity of Aadhaar. Then the third case is Indian Young Lawyers Association versus State of Kerala. Dealt with allowing of entry of women in Sabrimala temple. Then the fourth case is Joseph Sine versus Union of India. It struck down the section 497 of IPC, which is on adultery. So these are the important cases. Please remember these cases. They will be giving the name and ask you to choose the areas that it dealt with. So next we will see the economy schemes. There are certain schemes that were launched in September 2018. The most important was Ayushman Bharat. It is also called Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana, launched by Prime Minister from Ranchi, Jharkhand, approximately covering 50 crore beneficiaries. And there is no cap on family size, age, as well as restriction on pre-existing conditions. It will provide a coverage of rupees 5 lakh per family per year for secondary and tertiary care. Note, it is not primary care. Similarly, it will provide a network of cashless and paperless access, and the service will be available both at public and private hospitals. And the services will also be available across the country. They can move across the borders inside the country. The scheme is entitlement based, and there is no formal enrollment process, and the beneficiaries are identified through socioeconomic caste census of 2011, both in the rural and urban areas. Next, Prime Minister Asha. This is also another scheme that was launched by the Union government recently in September 2018. PM Asha means Pradhan Mantri Andata I Sanrakshan Abhiyan. The aim is to ensure remunerative prices to farmers. It comprises of three things. One, price support scheme. Second, price deficiency payment scheme. Then the third, pilot of private procurement under stockist scheme. So you can see the other details inside. I am broadly going through the main elements in the scheme, since we are quickly revising the topics. The third one, you will be aware of India Post Payment Banks. This IPPB was set up under the Department of Post, Ministry of Communication, with 100% equity owned by Government of India. So you should be knowing it is coming under which ministry. It is coming under Ministry of Communication under Department of Post. There are two pilot branches that were started, one at Raipur, another at Ranchi. The first phase was started by Prime Minister at Talkotara Stadium in New Delhi, and the MD and CEO was appointed as Sri Suresh Sethi. And there was a slogan for this bank: bank, Aapka Dwar. Then in the environment, we will talk about Vayu. Vayu means wind augmentation purifying unit. It is a device to filter particulate matter and dilute air pollutants, developed by CSIR and NEERI, that is Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, National Environmental Engineering Research Institute. It can purify an area of 500 meters square, and it removes poisonous gases such as volatile organic compounds and carbon monoxide. It was inaugurated in Delhi by Union Science and Technology Minister Harshvardhan. Then cyclones, hurricanes and typhoons that were there in September 2018, that happened in September 2018. You should be knowing the names in which area what is called. For instance, in India they call cyclone. In North America or America they call it hurricane, and in Japan they call it typhoon. Similarly, in Australia they call it willy willy. So these are some important things that you should be knowing, and I have written the cyclones in the countries. Jebi struck in Japan, Taiwan. Manghut in Philippines, Hong Kong. Florence in US. Dai in India, it hit Odisha. Then Trami it hit Japan again. Then in science and technology, we'll see the launch of PSLV C-42. It was launched from Satish Dhawan Space Center. Where is SDSC? It is in Sriharikota. And the satellites launched were Novasar and S14. It belonged to UK based Surrey Satellite Technology Limited, SSTL. This was the 44th flight, and this is important, of PSLV, and the 12th flight of core alone version. What is meant by core alone version? That means it is the lightest version without the 6 strap-on motors. It is used for launching smaller payloads. Basically core alone means it is a lightest version used for launching smaller payloads. Then in defense, they tested man-portable anti-tank guided missile MPATGM, developed by DRDO, and it is a third generation anti-tank guided missile fitted with a high explosive anti-tank called HEAT, and its range is 2.5 km. This joint military exercise that held in September. Not all exams are focusing on military exercises. However, we should be knowing the joint military exercises that are happening in India, especially that India is participating. The things that you should be knowing is the name of the exercise, the countries that is participating, and where it held. So, for instance, nomadic elephant is between India and Mongolia, held in Ulaanbaatar in Mongolia. Slinex is between India and Sri Lanka navies in Trincomalee in Sri Lanka. Similarly, Yuddh Abhyas is between India and US armies in Chaubatia, Uttarakhand. Then Vostok is between Russia, China and Mongolia. It held in Siberia, Russia. So these kind of exercise will be important, like MILEX, like BIMSTEC countries. It is between BIMSTEC countries, held in Aund military station in Pune. And Avia Indra, it's between India and Russia, air forces, held in Russia. And CAS India, as the name suggests, is between Kazakhstan and India, held in Otal, Kazakhstan. And another exercise, this is also important, exercise Pitch Black. Total 16 countries, including India and France, held in Darwin, Australia. So why I said MILEX and exercise Pitch Black is important. Generally, wherever multinational countries are involved, whether it is economics, whether it is defense, those things becomes important. So keep that in mind. Next, we'll see in sports, the Asia Cup 2018 cricket. Venue is Dubai and Abu Dhabi. So how many teams participated? 6. So how many got selected for Super 4? 4. How many got selected in this 4 that are Super 4? There are like India, Pakistan, Bangladesh and Afghanistan. Generally we think that Afghanistan is a country that may be not getting selected in that now Super 4, but Afghanistan also got selected, and Sri Lanka and Hong Kong got knocked out. And the winners are India for the 7th time and runners up Bangladesh. Then another important game event that happened is Asian Games held in Jakarta, Palembang, Indonesia. How many countries participated? 45. And opening and closing ceremony is held at Gelora Bang Krona Main Stadium in Jakarta. And the mascot, there are 3 mascots in this event. One is Bin Bin, a greater bird of paradise, Atung, a Bavian deer, and Kaka, a Javan rhinoceros. So this Javan rhinoceros is important. So generally rhinoceros are important. Why? Again, related to environment, due to hunting of their horns. So these things get important. Then the official music album was Energy of Asia. Then who opened it? Officially opened by Joko Widodo, the president of Indonesia. So you should be knowing the president of Indonesia, the name Joko Widodo. Then other things are not that important. The next Asian Games, this is important again. Huangzhou, China. Medals tally is important. Who got the first place? China. 132 gold, 92 silver and 65 bronze and 288 total. Japan came second, South Korea came third, and the Indian position is also important. The whole list is important. Indian, how many golds they won? 15. Silver 24, 30 bronze and total 69, and it got the 8th rank. So sometimes they'll be asking any one category, either gold or silver or total or the rank. So this is important. Then Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award given to sports persons. This year they are given for 2 persons. One is Mirabai Channu for weightlifting. She is important. They may give her name and ask who is she, which event she is related to, and Virat Kohli for cricket. Then important dates of September 2018. International Literacy Day is in 8th September, and its theme literacy and skill development. Then International Day for Preservation of Ozone Layer, 16th September. This is important, very important. Theme keep cool and carry on. Then International Day of Peace in 21st September, designated by United Nations General Assembly. Theme Right to Peace, the Universal Declaration of Human Rights at 70. So hope this whole quick revision of this September 2018 current affairs helps you. Mostly we are seeing the probable questions that may be coming in the upcoming examinations. So please go through this again and make notes and try to remember them in the examination. We will be continuously seeing the other current affair months of August, July, June in the coming videos. So if you want to get that notification, please subscribe for this channel and like the channel, comment, share with your friends. So thank you all.